Yeah, so I think oftentimes throughout this conversation, we've talking about getting students curious about learning, having these learning experiences where students can just not sit in a class all day and just pay attention to a presentation, but get experiences to really help them learn. So with that information and also the understanding that principals in our states are network, teachers are network, superintendents are network, local leaders are network, even state leaders are network. But why aren't students network? Why can't students in my state, for example, in North Carolina, come together to advance policy ideas they have this experience? So that really launched the inspiration I had for Student Voice Alliance. And with Student Voice Alliance, we really tried to figure out how do we engage students in policy. So what we did is we do a lot of surveys. We engage students with surveys, and we just don't let the survey data collect us. We present data on issues such as cell phones or class rank, issues students are engaged with, issues students have perspectives on that oftentimes aren't uplifted. Before in the cell phone conversation in North Carolina, we weren't really hearing students. So I'm like, you know what, this needs to change. So we did a survey and we got the governor's office to look at our data, the legislators to look at our data, our state board, of course, looked at the data. I think one of the things we have to think about in civics education is we often feel we focus, I think, a lot on federal issues, and oftentimes students are very passionate about federal issues. But there also is that state and local issue that has a lot of weight, right? State and local government matters a huge amount. And on that front, we decided that we need local school boards to have a student voice because local government is important. Not every student sees that, but they are important. Just today, I had a conversation with a group of students that were trying to bridge an issue on personal finance, and like this is not a state thing, this is a local thing. And so that launched our idea for doing an ambassador program, which we'll pilot next year, where we're going to have a student ambassadors in select school districts in North Carolina to continue to raise and be local school board members so they can raise really that student perspective. But the work's been great. I've gotten a lot of enthusiasm, and we just recently in Tuesday expanded and doing some work in Hawaii. So we want to help equip those students because they came to me with a want, and I said, let's do it. And now we're going to create a program where they can go lobby at their legislature. It's just about students have that activism. They have that activism, but we just need to meet them where they're at and give them the tools. So if that's surveys, if that's equipping them to serve on their local school boards, or equipping them with the skills to lobby their legislature, that's what we have an obligation to do.